These are the ingredients that we need: pork loin, orange juice, oil, garlic powder, mandarin oranges, salt, pepper, soy sauce, sugar, paprika powder, salt, sugar, peas, chilies, garlic, and carrots, and ginger. So we're going to start our mise en place by washing our vegetables, starting with the carrots that we're gonna use for our plating. Let's get a separate plate. So we have a place carrots, the ginger, and the snow peas. Oops, I left. We're just going to rinse it with water. Going to wash our meat so there's no blood. Plain tenderloin. Rinse the water so it can dry. Then set aside, and we're going to start cutting our pork. Knife, which will ensure it's sharp. We'll start cutting our pork. Just going to get the pound. Going to cut it strips. Just a thin strips. So it can strips. Oops. So last piece. Then we're going to wash our knife as we are going to cut our vegetables. We're going to season our pork with salt and pepper. A little bit of salt and pepper. As we're going to stir fry this later. More pepper. As you can see, we're going to start preparing our vegetables, starting with our snow peas. We're going to remove the tip. So you can see to the tip. We're going to repair it with the others. Doing this a bit satisfying for me. We're going to wash it again so we can remove the dirt after preparing the vegetables. Few more left, and we're done. Then we're done. Then we're going to wash this again. Going to add this in a bowl. Then drain. Then let it sit aside. Now we're going to use our ginger. We're going to wash this, then fill a small portion of our ginger so we can grate it without any issues. So this size is enough. Then we're going to start grating our ginger. As you can see, it's starting to be grated. As easy as pie. Small portion of our ginger to be used for later use. So set aside. After the ginger, we're going to set this aside, and in a separate bowl we're going to mix our ginger, orange juice, a small portion of cornstarch, garlic powder. As you can see, it's garlic powder, a pepper, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, we're going to mix this. I'm gonna use a whisk so it can mix well. And here's our whisk. I'm just going to mix this until the old cornstarch is dissolved in our liquid. Sorry for the shakiness of our camera. It's been built in my body. Let's see. It's okay. Then we will set this aside, and we're starting to stir fry our pork loin. Set this aside. Gonna start to clean our table. And some flask. We're going to start cooking by heating the pan in medium high heat. So you can see, we're going to add a bit of oil, just enough to stir fry our pork. The pan is not yet hot, but we're going to spread the oil so the pork won't stick on it. Now that the pan is smoking hot, we're going to add our pork. We're going to let it brown. just going to let the cook. Just going to let the meat to cook for a moment. Just to brown this. Then we're gonna finish this with our sauce after. Just going to let this sit. The meat starting to brown. We're going to put it on high heat. As our pork starts to tenderize, we're going to mix it. Since our pork is browning, we're going to set aside the pork. And we'll leave the oil behind. Then we're going to stir fry in low heat. So our snow peas can be cooked in low. Here's our snow peas. Just a little bit. A little bit of salt. We'll just let the snow peas to be tenderized. Then we're going to add our orange, ginger, cornstarch, and soy sauce mixture. We'll just add and then our pork once again. Now our orange mixture, which we're going to mix, since cornstarch always settle down on the bottom when it's mixed with water or liquid. We're going to let it simmer for about a minute. Let's just thicken the sauce. Now we'll just let our sauce thicken as well as it simmers. Then we're going to add our mandarin oranges after. We're just going to let it sit for a minute. As our sauce starts to simmer, we're going to add the pepper, just to taste. So let's let it thicken, and we'll be right back. As the sauce starts to simmer, we're going to add bit by bit our mandarin oranges. Oops. And we'll just let it sit as our sauce starts to thicken, and we're just going to lessen the volume of the sauce. We'll let it sit for a minute. Just let it simmer. And while we're waiting for the dish to finish, we're going to start to prepare for our plating. Now, as our dish is done simmering, we're going to plate it. So, in camera take 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, for our plating, going to plate our some piece of paper. So, we're going to add our meat. First. In 5, 4, 3, camera take.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
We need sugar. 어때? Not bad.
Not bad, but not good.